Hi, we're Butterfingers, and you're watching Desert TV.
Levi's, no hocus pocus and focus is clarity. Rent from a charity, living up for R6 like you nasty freaks. From a doll in a day, getting broke for 2 weeks. I don't wanna spend my money on clothes, when it's spent it on booze and hoes. That's how I started jumping the fence, dealing with dogs to learn self-defense. My senses are heightened when I get frightened, but I always make it out with an item, cause I'm doing it most nice. You won't see me in the same uniform twice. I look nice, so fuck it if I didn't want to stole it, shouldn't have stuck on the line. But you can't snatch and grab all that you can hold in your hand. Snatch and grab. Take what you can get, but you can't snatch and grab. Saturday night, just chilling with the team, drinking like a fiend. I think about hitting the scene, but at 1 a.m. the bar shut. So just the arc up and start clubbing half cuts. So lit a scuba, slammed another shooter, sitting on the stoop, just waiting for the Uber. By the time it arrived, we were too hyped, loose in the booze and howling in the moonlight. To paint the town red, step into the club and we're laying down bets on who's gonna be the last man standing, planning not to give a fuck about a damn thing. It's kind of fun to be drunk and dumb, but it's slump when the fun time be sucking down rum from a hip flask. Drinking bars on my fifth glass, which didn't last, but I give no fucks. On a big night out in a party town, where we all get loose when the sun goes down. The breeze is cool and the moon is bright, the DJ plays the right tunes all night. We drink till we drop, lying on the floor. Two shot more. Well, no fucking all I wanna do is fuck. Get the hell out there, throw a button up. Because I ain't bound for permanent attachment. Girls when I with a dick that was in the snatchment. I mean, I thought you won't see me in the week until I crave the attention of a bite. Nigga freak. River City girls are shitty now they all scoff me. I'm doing it hard time to take you all out the coffee. Sorry, gonna be honest with ya. You can call me motherfucker till I get the picture. Count me, slap me, listen and rap me. You can call me motherfucker, that'll make me happy. Sorry, just try to be honest with ya. You can call me till I get the picture. Sorry, just try to be honest with ya. You can call me till I get the picture. Sorry, How's it going, burly heads? Dancing, and you're allowed to do it because restrictions are now lifted. To the beat of my own drum, 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 to the beat of my own drum. Let's tango, the front to the back, row ramp with the fans, I'ma kill it every damn show. Stack going up, I didn't let the band go. Probably could have met a million for a Lambo. Get back on the road is a plan though, cause I'm taking back when I'm old like Bando. Stand over man with two hands, with all the new fans doing jams in the band though. Taking a stand against bland flows, man, don't just stand and call an elbow. I can see your all ears like Van Gogh, but I'ma kill the whole scene like right man, black flow, now afro, just a new Robert Johnson in the crossroads. Who took the devil's hand in the Mambo too? Cause dancing for you is all I can do. All that I need to get it by. Dancing for you is all I can do. All that I need to get it by. Dancing to the beat of my own drum. Take a formula, ho-ho. Bow down to no one, it's not fun. Long as I've flipped in a rip thing different. Not as much interest being stuck in a race. For second place has a blessing of fate. You can imitate the greats, but never be that. Reset, rethink, breathe in. Now step with a prop chart. But you begging for acceptance got far. They're called ticket fans. They got ticket fans. Sticking to a vision, they'll kick it like river dance. I don't give a damn if I got to last week. That's sweet, at least a new thing. And I'll stop for the boot till I'm rocking no longer the two. Cause dancing for you is all I can do. All that I need to get it by. Dancing for you is all I can do. All that I need to get it by. The beat of my own drum. To 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 the beat of my own drum. Never mind haters when I hit stages. I connect the strangers of all ages. Make it on the mixtape with the playlist. This radio will still make the A-list. Come and dance if nobody is watching. Whether or not I got a body full of toxins. You can back that way down the highway. I'ma be frank and say I did it my way. Cause dancing for you is all I can do. And all that I need to get me by. Dancing for you is all I can do. And all that I need to get me by. Dancing for you is all I can do. And all that I need to get me by. Dancing for you is all I can do. And all that I need to get me by. Beat of my own drum. Beat of my own drum. Beat of my own drum, beat of my own drum. Thank you. Can I don't know, if anyone's familiar with the new record, we're basically playing a lot of the songs in order, so you can guess what comes next. This song's called Suburbia. I have recently moved to Suburbia to have children and a family and to try and buy a house. And this is how I feel about it. Love my kids, don't get me wrong. Well, everybody keeps saying I should loosen up. Wish I don't want to let somebody let the cat out. Shoot up and spout out. The G's are irritated, cheating's overrated. Used to run the scene, now my dreams are old and faded. Maybe I can make it if I take it a shot, but it's such a long way to the top. From Suburbia, where dreams have come to die. No reason left to try. Used so long ago when I used to be a showman. I let it go cause I was everybody's holding. Now the wife is in financial crisis. But how's the irony? Priceless! Used to went to neighbors, and every one of them's a blatant ignoramus. Maybe I can make it if I gave be sharp, but it's such a long way to the top. From suburbia, where dreams have come to die. Suburbia, no reason left to try. Had my head out my eyes so long, couldn't see things going so wrong. Pain of hindsight, takes the highlights. That's why I like the other highlight. And I gave a taste of the big skull, 'cause it wasn't worth taking the shit for. I prefer to be the jerk you never heard of from suburbia. D-grade celebrity is all that I will ever be, so I don't give a fuck if nobody remembers me. I used to hang when opportunity rang, but I missed it when the fat lady sang. Looking down a loaded gun, bound to die in no one. What I can make in a week, I used to drop it on a coke run. Instead of waiting to see, take it from me. Hell ain't a bad place to be after suburbia, where dreams have come to die. Suburbia, where we go guess tonight.
Hey, it's Kim and you're on Desert TV. I'm here in the studio tonight at Mo's Desert Clubhouse with the amazing Eddie and Brad from Butterfingers. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Hey.
It's actually Brenton.
Oh, God
Yeah.
damn it. Oh, no. So,
Bradenton.
Brandon. Oh,
Brandenton.
names, I'm terrible at them, but not as bad as you, Eddie, as I have just heard. You know, you called your Auntie Kat, but her name's Tamara. Is she
Yeah,
really
let's
Auntie
not
Kat?
talk about it. Keith, cut it. She'll probably watch this and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to bring it up again.
No refunds.
Eddie really wants to say sorry for writing.
Apologies, Tamara.
Yeah.
We know each other. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. We've all been there. No, well, welcome to the studio, guys. Really excited to have you here. It has been a long time coming. This is the third show that we actually had scheduled for you guys. And finally, 2021, you've made it. How are you feeling about tonight's show?
Feeling
Bit
great.
sweaty.
Bit sweaty?
I'm a little bit sweaty, yeah.
It's all right. Perspiration, sweaty upper lip. You've got a
Yeah.
beard to hide it. Don't
yeah,
worry about
it'll
it.
be fine. But
Yeah. You had a big show last night in Brisbane. How did that feel to be back on the stage and performing to some bigger crowds?
Yeah, it's killer. Hometown shows, though, always a bit nerve-wracking. I mean, obviously, Brisbane being our hometown, we have more people come to those shows than anywhere else. But that's not really a thing. The pressure comes from, the faces and you feel, I don't know, you're much more exposed for some reason. Like I don't know, I get really nervous when it's like people that I know. I'd rather play to strangers, complete strangers. Like I could happily do it. Actually, also I think like size, like if you play a festival or something and there's 50,000 people, it just feels like it's just one like sea of, okay, we'll just point the entertainment that way. But like when you can see people, and particularly if you know their faces, it's like, oh shit, like I've got to do a really, and like that kind of pressure doesn't help, I don't think. I don't know. Do you feel better under pressure or not?
I'm just like, I see some of the faces when I look out there and I think that person's never going to let me forget a fuck up. We're going to hear about this for years. Can't do it. And that just makes it more hectic.
You're not feeling nervous about tonight, though, are you? Like, we've got a pretty nice intimate gig here for Gold Coast punters tonight, 120 cap with thanks to COVID.
Is Tamara coming?
I know Kat might be.
Jesus. You're in trouble.
Now, I do want to say I have been a big fan of you guys for a long time. You have been around since 2000 and I'm going like
2001. Our first EP came out 2003, so I feel like that's kind of like an official entry into like the consciousness of the music industry world, whatever you call it. But we started playing shows under the name Butterfingers in 2001.
And is it the same lineup today as it was back then? Or do you have people coming?
No, it's Ollie and I are the original, so I guess it's like half-half.
Mm-hmm.
When we broke up for a while and when we reformed with Brad. So he was the only new addition. And then, unfortunately, our original drummer, Damien, for Christmas, he bought his kid a skateboard and he was trying to teach him how to do an ollie on the driveway. And he just had an awkward fall and he shattered his elbow into like a million pieces.
I thought you were
going
to say he shat.
He shat in his elbow.
Yeah, my God.
Somehow,
Terrible.
like, there was a cut in the skin and it went that way and the poo came out and when it filled his elbow up and it was never the same again.
Yeah, he's quite nimble.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. So he's not here.
Well, yeah, he was out for such a long time that we probably played for like a year or so with Tones, our new drummer. And, you know, and in that time we did the new record and it's just like, yeah, I mean, he's got a lot, he was like doing his masters and teaching and there was a lot on his plate and yeah.
Doesn't help
when
that
you
he's
do
got
an
shit all
album
over
with
his
someone
elbow.
as well, it can't be like, all right, thank you, bye. You know?
Yeah.
So Tones is our guy.
Yeah. And speaking of new albums, I have been really excited to listen to your new album. 2020 album, I guess you'd call it. Can you tell us a little bit about the direction that's taken? Because I know those people out there who are fans of Butterfingers will probably agree with me. It's definitely got a bit of a more riffier vibe to the normal Butterfingers stuff, and I love it. Like, it's probably my favorite one that you guys have released. So kudos.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think all bands feel like this. I mean, most of the time anyway, like every time they release something, they feel like that's the best shit we've ever done. But the crowd doesn't always feel the same way. So it's hard for us to gauge it personally. I think it's good. Like, you know, but like it's definitely different. But we've been getting really good responses from the crowds. Like people seem to be lapping up the new material when we've been playing it live. And yeah, it doesn't feel like we're trying to convince people to like, hey, get on the new shit, guys. Like they like it already. I mean, they have had time to get used to it because of COVID and they've had the album for a year now. So it's not super just going in cold. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like...
This is an intimate gig. I like it. I've never been to this venue before and it's fucking cool. Is this the coolest band venue on the coast? Because I haven't seen another one that's better than this. It's the fucking best, right? I like it. So thanks for having us. This song is called Dem Bills. It's about being broke as fuck. From the tax office the other day, I answered and then they said that they fucked up. The missed payday for my heyday, come back from vacay with a Sandy for JJ. Straight away I'm like, fuck that. I'm dealing with enough crap trying to raise 2 rugrats, let alone pay a tax app from way back when I had some cash, can now that's spent. You can never get blood to the stone. Check on my phone and get the fuck out of my home. Looking for that, big crooks never let up. You wanna know what an ice stone mode to your books better. I'm already selling all cause the kidney thieves just to bring in cheese for the kidney fees. So I'm never gonna reach you halfway. Day's the only way I'm gonna pay them bills. Them bills. So I said I'm gonna pay it, I'll pay it slowly. They said,
when you before you pay, when you owe me. Rockstars are all about weed and bitches, so they all die young.
what about Keith Richards?
You are Keith and Butterfingers on the rolling zone.
I ain't cheats, but I can hold my cone.
Look, you're 30 grand deep, so I'll throw your bone. Gonna give you 2 weeks.
I'll hold the phone. How am I gonna pay in 2 weeks, man? Fuck you.
Pay in 2 weeks, we have to bankrupt you.
Haven't put the gas yet, let alone the background. Haven't got a job, just a handful of assets.
We'll be taking those as part of your payment. You can't pay the rest and wait for your arraignment.
But you gonna send me to jail for real?
One way or another, you dumb motherfuckers gotta come to the money. Everybody gotta pay them bills.
Them bills. Them bills keep piling up. Gotta pay them when my life is fucked. Told me I should never say never. Forced me to put the band back together like no, no, no. no trait, no super. Gonna go to jail if I don't raise this loot up. Gotta get the band, but to get to buy new stuff. Dude, fuck, gotta let a fire in the booth up. Cody's young guys, I ain't sipping. Got my own style, don't care where I fit in. Current cards, screwing freestyles and marines till I make that name into a household thing again. So if it doesn't make a dollar, then it doesn't make sense. I'm taking the piss like drop dollies in the jets. End of the day, I'm all about that skill. Baby, tell her whatever, I'm all about the pills. 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 Speaking of shots, this song's called Black Cocaine, and it's about coffee. If you haven't heard this song before, it's about my addiction to coffee and how I love being addicted to coffee. And we're selling it right over there. We have our own black cocaine coffee if you want to buy some. Peruvian, fuck it, who cares? Let's play some. You hit me like black cocaine. 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 Cocaine. Hit me like black 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 cocaine. Well, I don't mind the nature of our meetings. I'm the one who's courting you. But lately I've been having trouble sleeping. I guess you're just too strong a brew. But I meet you at the coffee shop, underdressed to pop a slop. Hold the sugar lollipop, I'm sweet enough now. Put a wing back on the cliches, ready for a gym bag at the first aid. Then I got nervous at the first aid, I need to calm down. I'm so high, but it's okay, 'cause I don't care, my mouth keeps burning. Look outside, or I'm slow brain, 'cause without you the clock stops turning. So give me that black cocaine, give me that black cocaine, give me that black cocaine, give me that black cocaine. Movies in my head just keep repeating, each one's a turning of a screw. You amplify the sound till I'm competing with 20 different points of view. Maybe it's my constitution making us about a union looseness of all confusions, all I'm craving. Maybe I'm taking you wrong, but I gotta run quick, get that dawn. Then I gotta pen myself a new songs and I'm worth saving. I'm so high, but it's okay, 'cause I don't care, my mouth keeps burning. I'm cross-eyed, or I'm slow brain, 'cause without you the clock stops turning. So I'm so high, but it's okay, 'cause I don't care, my mouth keeps burning. I'm cross-eyed, or I'm slow brain, 'cause without you, the clock stops turning. So give me like black cocaine, give me like black cocaine, give me like black cocaine, give me like black cocaine. Yeah. This song's called Light It Up. Want some fun, I'm gonna find a way. Setting up no matter what you say. The motivation to test them all is coming back like a wrecking ball. So light it up, breathe it in, it's alright. I get the feeling it's too late. But do I look like I want advice? In the grip, the strongest flies. So light it up, breathe it in. It's alright. Light it up, breathe again. It's alright. I'll keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself. I'll be just fine. Keep it to myself. I'll be just fine. Anyway, this song's called Bad News. Used to be friends, chill on the weekend, but anyway speaking, never this weekend. Heard about you, my girlfriend cheating, but you were like a big bro to me, so I kept it close to me socially. Being so naive, I gave you both the preve, and then you broke the creed against no 10G. That's almost too broke to eat. Couldn't believe you kind of blow so deep, and emotionally I had a photo beam, but couldn't get out from under the bus, and I was on my knees. Could have had you Mozambique, but I know what the toes are read. Toes to be weak, toes too big, now to watch you fall, been so damn sweet. Cause I've had a weight on my shoulders that just about pushed me 5 feet under. Now I'm dropping them boulders, they're gonna strike like lightning, clap like thunder. Feels like I've been collecting a massive inconvenient truths. For our friendship I got no respect in, so I love being the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. When you threw those darts, putting your spin on, news in the past, all the proof is into our class, and the crew just laughs at your stupid ass. And with the shade you use to cast makes way for the truth at last. Everybody knows that to keep you close is a fruitless task. We've seen through the mask, so you make friends slow, use them fast. All I do is improve my craft, make my way back into their hearts, into these charts, speak these words, flipping this bird as we cruise apart. Kill no rumors, started with the crude remarks. Set things straight for the haters that made you felt too rude to ask. Cause I've had a weight on my shoulders that just about pushed me 5 feet under. Now I'm dropping them boulders, they're gonna strike like lightning, clap like thunder. Feels like I've been collecting a massive inconvenient truths. For a friendship I got no respect in, so I love being the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. Some people wanna call this gossip, other people call it schadenfreude. Talking truth about someone who wasn't, so those opinions are null and void. I ain't here to try to start no witch hunt, I don't need to see your life destroyed. But when I hear that you've had a run of shit luck, don't expect I'm gonna hide my joy. Cause I've had a weight on my shoulders that just about pushed me 5 feet under. Now I'm dropping them boulders, they gotta strike like lightning, clap like thunder. Feels like I've been collecting a massive inconvenient truths. For a friendship I got no respect in, so I love being the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. The bad news, the one to bear the bad news. Motherfucker. sleep forever. I recognize a pattern that when I get together with a girl, a switch gets flicked in my brain. Click, always make the same thinking over the insane chick. I know the dames think different than dudes, but the ones that I choose got a screw coming loose. Either had some abuse and I never got resolved, or they're just the one-offs and never fit into a mold. Smitten with the gold diggers, lies and thieves, heartbreakers, troublemakers, divas hard to please, lawbreakers on reprieve who still push the envelope. Zodiac mismatches using both the horoscopes. It's like a horror show. I'm sorry for my friends who have to watch the same scenario again and again, but I can never pretend I understood the puzzle. The only thing I know is that I like 'em in the trouble. Like 'em in the trouble. I don't know why we like 'em in the trouble. I don't know why we like 'em in the trouble. I don't know why we like 'em in the trouble. I don't know why. Oh, 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 jazz. It's not a reason to grieve, but people seem to believe I got cash in the bank and a schedule to keep. And really days are being wasted in the same way my talents are. Smoking blunts, tear up months off the calendar. The fallacy, the Valorant, all the crack I'm up to be. I'm not exactly living in the lap of luxury. The Butterfingers company is run with petty cash. I got more time to kill than the aphids on your veggie patch. The local Eddie Nash, without the ready stash. I'm getting fat enough to crap, I need a medivac. How pathetic's that I'm lounging round till the point where I've gained about 1,000 pounds. I wear a gown to town against reasonable advice. Do you see me squeezing through a seat aboard a flight? I even need the Georgia Life to access my deck so I can nothing much happens on a Monday. Nothing much happens on a Tuesday. I get paid on a Wednesday, and by the weekend it's all gone. Nothing much happens on a Monday. Nothing much happens on Tuesday. I get paid on a Wednesday, and by the weekend it's all gone. We don't know what you want, but we've got it in the trunk. We sell these beats by the pound. Rain or hail or snow, we always make the show. We sell these beats by the pound. We sell beats by the pound, and we don't have to prove shit. Bounce no fucking around, we're moving units. I print 2 nips and I'm moving 4 2 chicks. That's courage, is the courage when to do shit. Hit you with the new shit as often as possible. A roster full of gigs and my lyrics are solvable. Back to back, putting raps and tracks. We package it and wrap it into plastic bags and like maxi pads at that time of the month. The show is heavy flow with locals soaking it up. You keep smoking your blood, getting wrecked to the track. I'm on a 3 and no D and no a nigga spitting raps. We're kicking back to the flow on the intro for info. Giving River City a window. I'm like Sheriff Window, putting it down. It's up for the masses, beats by the pound. We don't know what you want, but we got it in the trunk. We sell these beats by the pound. Rain or hail or snow, we always make the show. We sell these beats by the pound. Well, check it out, 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 check it out. Whatever happened to rapping from the backyard? Every time you see rap stars, they're in back guys, but we're at the end of the spectrum. So disrespect them and kick them in the rectum. Get a vivisection at the hospital, and I bet they're drunk in the middle. Just to fit into a mold, step onto the mic and lose no soul. Butterfingers, bring it to your raw. Ugly as your mother and a hard to the core, like nods in the floorboards out. So I spit hectic, septic, underground shit, eclectically encrypted, electrically a fit between genres. Butterfingers drop the bomb and years coming on the list like a water monsoon, banging like on a matter pigos. ugly Betty. I'm a blue machete, you run the brawn like Monaghan. You better stop forgetting to remember I'm the dopest. The deafest into deaf, get out of Mr. Holland's office. And those that haven't noticed, I'm the deafest of the dumbest. Your cerebellum's what Camilla's Helen Keller's tongue is. It's 91, I ain't even at the battle. Too busy rolling balls like my name is Trevor Chapel. To play me at the stakes and I'ma slay you with the gates. Cause you couldn't move a unit with a trailer and some mates. Your whole demographic's too fat when I'm in black denim. Wouldn't get platinum, selling digipacks of crack in them. I'm back and I'm giving you all a rude awakening. Making rap great again, Ballarat to Baconton. Evil Eddie Jacobson, properties a fella. Remember how we're running shit like Robert Dick Stella. This we never ever, there ain't no higher treason. I burn you while I'm breezing like it's bushfire season. What, no comprehend, eh? I slap you like a djembe. I burn like Ash Wednesday to fuck what all your men say. You wanna act the bitch, pull my raps to bits because I've had some hits. You eat a bag of dicks, never listen to my set, but you diss me on the net, talking shit up in your thread. Eat a bag of dicks, cause I'm definitely ill, but you tell me keep it real when you're jealous of my skill. Eat a bag of dicks, trying to brag and diss, but then you lack the grit to even back your shit. You eat a bag of dicks. Homophobic, but you gay without a doubt. Even your album's in the closet, cause it's never coming out. And it's okay to be gay, and since I came to gagging him, why does he the dick when he can eat a whole bag of them? Got the acumen, you lack it in. I'm tackling any given topic, do to drop it like you wanna do, except the shit out. So get out, cause when I spit out, get your gold dip and make you slip into a hip out. You flip the script while I burn the whole screenplay. Drop the beat so heavy, you murder my own DJ. These days, G say I'm a sick brazen nutbag. Asphyxiated hater with a jizz laid and comrade. Scumbag! You're getting threatened by my playlist. Mention on my tape has got you sweating like a rapist. Jealous and I'm famous and blame it on the industry. But seek beef with me, then G, just eat the penis, please. You wanna act a bitch, pull my raps to bits because I've had some hits. You eat a bag of dicks, never listen to my set, but you diss me on the net, talking shit up in your threads. Eat a bag of dicks, cause I'm definitely ill, but you tell me keep it real when you're jealous of my skill. Eat a bag of dicks, trying to brag and diss, but then you lack the grit to even back your shit. You eat a bag of dicks. You eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks. You eat a bag of dicks. So you can eat a bag of dicks as a late night snack. A bank gravy when you bake them in the grate like that. Or better bolognese sauce with Sawkins and veal. Mix it all up with a salad, there's a 4-course meal. You got so many options here to try it in your diet, which you wouldn't modify if you decided to be quiet. But you're bitching like a snitch, here to help 5-0. Making props to no go like Marcel Marceau. So yo, wanna act a bitch and pull my raps to bits because I've had some hits. You ain't a bag of dicks, never listen to my set, but you diss me on the net, talking shit up in your threads. Eat a bag of dicks, cause I'm definitely ill, but you tell me keep it real when you're jealous of my skill. Eat a bag of dicks, trying to brag and diss, but then you lack the grit to even back your shit. You eat a bag of dicks. Go eat a bag of dicks. Go eat a bag of dicks. Go eat a bag of dicks. I see you in your office sending and receiving checks, but I know the quest for money comes from a quest for sex. So I cut to the chase and forgot about my job. Decided to stay home with your mama on my knob. I can see you laughing, so I guess you think it's funny. But while you're getting drunk, I've been getting I never met a whore more hardcore, so a frickster. Clean with the beam around, neither than the mister. Machine in my colon, cleaner than a clister. Got under the blister, let me make a twister. Roll on the floor with your mama and your sister. How to make it seem where you still let me fist her. Line drive home pissed. Said, hasta la vista. Fuck! Who can sing this? Your mom is on the top of my things to do list.
Your mom is on the top of my things to do list.
Your mama's on the top of my things to do list.
Your mom is on the top of my things to do list.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Okay, we're on the home stretch. I'm ready for a beer now. It's a boy.
Do we need any more smoke up here?
I think the smoking malfunction. Sorry, guys.
Can you turn the smoke machine on?
What was the sort of vibe behind that? Because the change in the music for this album, because I said to you earlier, like Queens of the Stone Age, one of my favourite bands, definitely felt some of those vibes in there. And you know, there's some other bands as well that I heard it. What's the change? Where did that come from? Was it a...
We were playing in before the reformation. We were playing in a band called Spitfire Lyre, and it's like a full thrash, gutter, punk, stoner band. So we probably still had a bit of that scum punk on us when we went into
Scum
the
punk,
studio.
I like that.
But,
Yeah, well, like average tempo of the songs was like 230 beats per minute, just like we had this animal drummer, this guy Toddy. It was awesome. Like it's good to watch, you know, like even if you can't play.
Whoa.
I'm joking. No, I said even if he can't, if he can play, but even if he couldn't, he would be amazing to watch. That's my point.
oh, jeez, mate.
It's exactly how that came out.
Congratulations, you're going to Sydney. You're good to watch.
And you guys, did you record and produce this with the same? Did you record and produce this with the same people that you normally would, or is it a new?
Yeah, Eddie.
Well,
Do you do all the work, Eddie?
our
do you?
previous albums, both of them were like recorded and mixed by Magoo, who's like, you know, an award-winning producer, done everyone from like, I don't know, Art vs. Science to Regurgitator to like, I don't know, the list is
Butterfingers.
massive. Yeah. But yeah, this time around we did it ourselves. We recorded it all at all the drums were tracked at our jam room, some of them at my house. A lot of the guitars and stuff were tracked at my house, vocals tracked at my house, mixed it at my house. One track only was mixed by Jeff Lovejoy, who did all the Spitfire Lyre stuff. That was one of the rockier ones called Light It Up, just because, I don't know, he's so good with the guitars and I was struggling with it and I was like, the deadline was coming. I was like, I'm going to just hand this to someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And it turned out good.
I'm sure sometimes as well it's nice to have someone else's fresh ears on a track as well to sort of go, this is the direction I think it should take.
It's so funny too. Like when I heard his mix, I was like, man, like that's not what I wanted, you know? And I feel like that a lot when Get mixes back. And I'm like, this is not how I imagined it. And then you sit with it for a few days and you're like, nah, this is good. This is good. Like I just, you know, maybe it wasn't exactly how I heard it in my head, but like they have their own spin. And like if you give it enough time, like you give yourself enough time to accept it or whatever, or accept what their vision is, like, you know, well, I mean, the people that we're dealing with, I feel like, yeah, you can usually trust them to do a good job and you should just shush for a bit and let it sink in.
Let it simmer for a bit.
Yeah. So I'm really happy with it now, yeah.
That's awesome. And just quickly before we head off and go back to the show, can you tell me, I looked at your list of amazing festivals that you guys have played in your career as Butterfingers. For you guys, what was your favourite? This is a tough question. What was your favourite show
I think the most
ever?
eventful, like, you know, outside of...
That was really quick. You didn't even have to think about that.
Well, I want to talk about how Brad got mad dogged, as he calls it. Dr. Carl.
Oh.
Dr. Carl. Tell him about Dr. Carl.
Go on, Brad. Give
Dr.
us a
Carl's
yarn.
gangster.
Do you know what? Maybe now the healing can begin.
Yes.
By sharing the story. We played a couple of shows at the Woodford Folk Festival. And then after you play, there was like people everywhere. It was crazy. We do this we had a wall of death. A wall of death. At Woodford. It was, and it wasn't even like a death song. It was just like a funk song. And we had a wall of death.
Was it like a
Daytime
wall of death?
It was
Yeah,
just
with hippies with bare feet as well, maybe? Yes.
Yeah,
Young children.
And we
Epic.
rolled down and you got to go to the signing tent afterwards. And we went to the signing tent and we are just notoriously late. Like you can swear on this, right?
Yeah, go for it.
I won't. It's okay.
Well, fucking late.
Your mum might be
We're
watching.
basically dickheads and it takes us ages to get anywhere. It's like herding cats. It's just the way we are. And we get down to the signing tent and there's like this big line there and we thought, we missed our slot, like as if anyone's going to be there in the afternoon. There's a big long line and we get to the line and then everyone starts clapping and stuff. And it's like, oh, wow, shit, this is for us. So then we sat down, we're signing stuff and we're hanging out and we're hamming it up because we're dickheads, obviously, team dickhead. And I get this like niggling thing in the back, on my back, and this dude's like poking me with a pen. I turn around and this dude's just wearing just ridiculous like outdoor shit. You know like how people overdress for like the elements? Like chill out, dude. It's 25 degrees and sunny.
Yeah.
You're not in the middle of the Sahara. This dude's just niggling me and I turn around like, oh, are you all right there, mate? What's going on? Like, are you okay? And he bustles his way through. He's a bit hot and bothered. Sits down and then the handler comes over and goes, oh, that's Dr. Carl. Dr. Carl's just getting ready for his signage. And then they're like, oh, okay, you're right. I was a bit of a dick about it because I was full of myself. Like all these people.
You yelled at Dr. Carl. He's like the nicest person ever.
You have allotted times at the desk, and when your time is up, you got to go, even if there's people hanging out.
I didn't yell at Dr. Carl. I was just like a bit of a dick.
Dr. Carl was trying to shank him with a pen.
It's prison rules out there. I don't know if you've ever been to Wood 40. Pull that shit up, Jamie. Let's have a look.
I have been to Wood 40, and you know what? I got yelled at to shut up in the car in the camping ground, and I was like, what is this? It's like midnight. Everyone was like, shut up, you guys are too loud. And I was like, Woodford.
You've changed, man.
Yeah.
I got mad dog by Dr. Carl.
Okay, well, look, if he's watching this episode of Desert TV, what would you like to say? Look down the camera and tell Dr. Carl what you'd like to.
Charity boxing match. You name the place. Send me location. You send me location. Just kidding. You're all right, man.
And we'll leave it there before shit really hits the fan.
I feel better. I feel relieved.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're emotionally a bit more connected?
I feel like Patrick Swayze in Ghost.
It's an interesting vibe to be feeling, but we'll go with that.
Do you have a pottery wheel?
We don't. I know someone that does, though. Do you want us to see if you can bring it in for tonight's gig and we can work that out on stage?
Yeah. We get you a session stool and a pottery wheel.
I'm into it.
Who's the chick? We need a chick.
Mitch.
DJ Top Heavy.
Yeah, let's get him.
All right, guys, we will leave it there. Thank you so much, Butterfingers, for coming into the studio with me tonight. Eddie, Brad, cheers to you guys.
Thank you.
Cheers to you, Dr. Carl.
Thanks, Dr. Carl. You're all right. It was a hot day.
This is Kim, and you're on Desert TV. I'm with Butterfingers at Mo's Desert Clubhouse.
This morning a little too early, a little too tired, a little too surly. Guess I got up on the wrong side of the bed when I should have stayed in instead. But I gotta work because I love it. Oh, how I want to tell the boss to shut it. No matter how much I want the grass and abundance of funds when it comes to cash. Wash my face with a little bit of water to wake me up. Did it work? Yes, sort of. Inspect the reflection, check my eyes, they're bloodshot. And that's no surprise. So I wake up, every day saying, man, no matter what time I hit the hay, fall asleep for like 7 o'clock, and I wake up tired wearing dirty socks too good. Strap them up, put on my shorts, scratch my nut, put on my shirt, get something to eat, and then I'm out the door and I'm into the street. Grab my car, still putting my clothes on when I realise that I left the stove on. I'm gonna be late, I have to go home, but I got no choice, I'll bust a U-bone. The busiest intersection, we starting to wish that I slept in. The cop is pulling me over and I'm quite sure that I'm not quite sober. He's having just given me a ticket. When he pisses off, I'm gonna fling it out the window. Gotta work harder, but don't get fired for being so tired. 1:45, so I'm supposed to start, but I'm looking on watching it's 1:15. Plus telling me to get off my ass, but it's against my religion to be working fast. So we're selling other companies, made some offers if you want me to stay. He was human and foaming in the mouth, right here among the me, disturbing my house. Never went back to turn it off because I got sidetracked and never came with a cop. Telling my boss, buy my burn my house and my stuff for the money that I earned. Thought I was alive, wouldn't let me go home, so I quit my job to save everything I own. Bust him in the eye, called him a jerk when it got me thinking. I love work. I love work. Jeez, I love work. Speeding home, I got pulled over again, but the same cop saying, well, it isn't my old friend. Looked him in the eye, told him the truth, so I came to my house to check the proof. There's a room fully ablaze. Guess I'm just having one of those days. I lost my job, my house burnt down, and I got 2 tickets from the same clown. My memories are up in smoke, and my enemies are fucking stoked. Now I've got nothing left, and I can't even collect the counter check. Because for that, you need ID, and then suddenly start don't recognize me. Still have a hangout on my head hurts, and none of this would happen if I didn't go to work. To shit or piss or eat something. I don't wanna miss Joey Springer, Ricky Lake. I don't wanna clean the mess that I make. I'm allowed and proud to be a slob. It's all part and parcel of my new job. Like I'm making a serious bad hair. I don't brush it, it just sits there. I make it sound that I get enough sleep when I hurt my foreman every couple of weeks. Government pays for me to stay home, and I much prefer to be on my own. Got tired of being a clerk, but now I love work. Work. Jeez, I love work. Cheers. One more song? One more song, all right. It's never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt or go to bed out of the dirt. It's never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt, out of the dirt. Come on! Difficult, that's typical, but you get what you give. Karma is reciprocal, and I'm critical of people on my nuts. Cuts and wine crippled, but they're stuck up in the ruts. Quick to make a fuss, and I'll bust in the bubble. So this is model bottle till we like 'em when they travel. Got a couple of bones to pick. It's your life, don't wait, take ownership. Get up, stand up, put your hands up. Pull a hijack your mind back on propaganda with anti-slander. Truth and counter, and it's good for the goose as it is for the gander. Every gammon of the planet reaps for the soul. So forget about your hair, but forget about your clothes. Same goes for your woes. The moment is priceless. Puberty blues becomes midlife crisis. Get older, wiser, better. Lose your mind and control of your bladder. Now there's a hatter, pissing in your pants, but it's never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt, out of the dirt. It's never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt, out of the dirt. And this isn't an attack or a lack of compassion, but you gotta get yourself back into action. Come into your passion and follow it up. Either that or let the madness swallow you up. How full is your cup? Half full or half empty? You're the envy of plenty. Tread gently. Apathy is deadly. And if you got seeds of doubt, what means to sprout, you need to weed them out. I read about skill cares. I feel with the hunger stricken killed in Zaire. Children die there from extreme poverty. In perspective, my problems don't bother me. Think positive, forget about the negative. There's never been a better time to get your shit together. It's bad etiquette to bitch and moan with your nice clean clothes and your mobile phone. If you can't see your feet, cause you overeat. And that's the biggest bigger than your life is sweet. Not sleeping on the street, probably got it good. Get up, hold your hand up if you can, you should. Never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt. Out of the dirt. There's never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt. Out of the dirt. Alright. Everyone on this side of my arm is on my team. Move this way if you're on this side.
That makes all you sexy motherfuckers on my motherfucking side.
Switzerland over here. You know what we're doing now?
We've got this, team. We got this.
Wait, repeat after me, alright? Party over here, fuck you over there. I said party over here, fuck you over there. Crispy, come on.
That was lame. That was lame, wasn't it?
That was, alright.
Absolutely pathetic.
I'm looking people in the eye. And
We can do better than that. Are you with me?
Teamwork.
I said, are you with me? Hey, party over here, fuck you over there. Party over here, fuck you over there. Yeah. We got it in the bag.
Wait till the finals, motherfucker. All right, now we're gonna do it together, right? I'm gonna count to 4, and me and you, we're gonna do it together. Are you ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Party over here, fuck you over there.
Party over here, fuck you over there.
So the party's over here, fuck you over there.
Party over here, fuck you over there.
So the party's over here, fuck you over there.
Party over here, fuck you over there.
So the party's over here, fuck you over there.
Party over here, fuck you over there.
Never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt. Out of the dirt. There's never been a better time than right now to get up out of the dirt. Get up out of the dirt.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much. See you
Later.
Yeah, I know. I have never really done this before. I mean, like I did it the last 3 shows, but before last week, I'd never done it before. And I've never performed solo before. I've always hidden behind the veil of the team. So this is quite a new experience for me and quite nerve-wracking, to be honest. Can you hear this? Ukulele. There we are. Very good. All right, before I play this song, you got to know that it's very heartfelt. This is a very important song to me. And I want you to help me out. When I get to the part where I say, played, played, so played, played, so played, so played, I want you to sing it with me. Can you do that? All right, let's practice it. Practice it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Played, played, so played, played, so played, so played. Oh, fuck, you guys nailed it. Seriously, that was better than last night. And there was 600 people there last night. 732, actually. That was better. I'm not even fucking shitting y'all. Thanks. Okay. Here it goes. Need to hear what I'm doing. I see these cashed up rappers when I'm scrolling. They got the girls and the grills and the gold bling. I hate the hedonistic nature of the whole thing, and yet I'm envying the paper they'd be folding. You got me thinking about switching to my style more, cause every rapper on the map's a ball and crime lord. So if I act like I'm an addict from the psych ward with tattoos on my eyeballs, I bet the kids will buy more. Never smiling in my photos, only blue steel to prove I'm too real. Moody dudes have huge appeal, and if I could just get a feature out of Luke stealing Daniel Johns, maybe I could lace me up a shoe deal. I know my fans are looking at me like I'm crazy, but for years, man, this band has been my baby. But now all I want's a radio to play me, so I can just be like, fuck you, pay me. Cause I've been thinking about selling out, cause there's nowhere left to turn. Been living for the underground, but there's no money here left to earn. And now I see the light of a brand new day. I'm gonna dumb down what I write and get paid when my song gets played. So played, so played, so played. Well, it's a long way to the top and it's not fair when everybody's always grudging how you got there. You wanna see heroes bowling like fuck yeah, but no one understands the money's gotta come from somewhere. When no one buying records, who pays for the videos? And speaking as an independent with the gritty flows. When a brand wanna give me cash or give me clothes, in the past I've been opposed, now I'm like give me those. Madam Brothers with the face of PETA. So if they can do an app at KFC, I ain't tripping, I'ma hit the competition up to get me paid to leave a little pace of Mickey D's new chicken range. Then it's Lowe's ads, Vodafone phone plans, break it in and let myself go like Lindsay Lohan. I know the glow 10 might confuse the old fans, but get with the program, I'm sick of being broke, man. So I've been thinking about selling out, cause there's nowhere left to turn. Been living for the underground, but there's no money here left to earn. And now I see the light of a brand new day. Gonna dumb down what I write and get paid when my song gets played. So played, so played, so played, so played, so played, so played. Am I a hypocrite? But I can live with this. Skilled enough to win and haven't been, and now I'm sick of it. So look at it, as if I'm getting paid, I don't give a shit. No one else does, why should I be any different?
Cause you're the chosen one, Edward.
Dude, what?
Stay on the path.
What the fuck is that, you got?
I'm just telling you to follow what your passion is. Cause if you don't, you'll never find true happiness.
I'm sure the cash will make me happy.
Don't worry, I'll get you paid and winning all the accolades.
What's the catch?
No catch is deserved, it's your purpose. All you gotta do is get to work, bitch.
But I've been thinking about selling out, but I guess my main concern hasn't really been about my sound, but instead about what I earn. And now I see the light of a brand new day. I'm giving no fucks when I write, no fucks if the song gets played. So played, so played, so played. Thank you very much. That really helped. This is a nerve-wracking experience for me. Am I good to unplug this? Yeah, bro. So pretty. Want to hear one more song? One more song.
I'm ready, baby.
Every time, every time.
Oh, shit.
I make another mess. Every time I miss the bus, I'm late for a test. Every time I... Hold on, I fucking fucked this song up. Every time I clean my room, I make another mess. Every time I miss the bus, I'm late for a test. Every time I'm reincarnated, it's in the lowest form. Leave my window open every time there is a storm. Every time I have a hangover, I have to go to work. Every time I masturbate, dry his hands are hurt. Every time I pat a dog, he bites me on the hand. Every time I talk to aliens, they don't understand. Every time I skate, I get another bruise. Every time I get drunk, I vomit on my shoes. Every time I scratch, the needle jumps. Every time I drink milk, it comes out in lumps. Every time I freestyle, I just talk shit. Every time I catch the bus, there's nowhere to sit. Every time I catch a train, I'm hassling for a ticket. Every time I bat and cricket, first ball sets a wicket. Every time I'm drunk and I party in a toga, I pull a damn hamstring to prove I do yoga. Every time I eat, I get a pain in my chest. Every time I think it's off and a cardiac arrest. Every time I make a call, waiting interrupts. Every time I dump a load, the time I house it won't flush. Every time I won't flush, it stains the ceramic. If you ever see me happy, it's cause I'm manic. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Every time I give advice, it comes out wrong. Every time I get raided, my bits are on the bone. Every time I score, I get shitty leap. I was flipping with another how it tip, they heard me disappear. But every time I smoke a joint, I'd end up with the roach. Every time I skip sport, I'm drilled by the coach. But every time I play 40, I get tackled in the dirt. Crack another rib, and it really fucking hurts. Every time I brush my teeth to find another cavity. Every time I try to fly, I discover gravity. Every time I have the craving, I run out of food. Every time I spin the bottle, I'm the one who ends up nude. Every time I give a girl an orgasm, she fakes. Every time I jam it in, the condom breaks. Every time I gamble, I lose my chips. And every time I eat all brand, I get the shits. But every time I shit, it takes about an hour and there's never any paper, so I have to have a shower. But every time I shower, this house already wet. It's not wet with water, but wet with cum and sweat. Every time I fuck my pubic hair to make myself attractive, my dick gets sore and I fuck like it's plastic. Every time I write a song, radio stations ban it. Cause then you play my records in my birthday satanic.
Worship Satan. Worship Satan. Worship Satan. Worship Satan. Worship Satan. Get the fuck up. Worship Satan. Get the fuck up.
Every time I make a joke, people take me serious. Every time I go down on the girl, she's on a period. Every time I drive a car, a couple pull me over. They say I'm someone else, and that I'm sober. Every blind date turns out to be blind, but looks at all I had, and that is why I mind. Every time I had a dream where I'm at the school dance, everyone is looking at me cause I don't have any pants. Then we play piggy in the middle of the peg. Every time we play tiggy, I'm the one who's it. Every time I lick a turd, I get what's on my tongue. Every time I see a killer bee, it's when I'm getting stung. Every time I play Scrabble, I make the word out. Every wet fart leaves a stain where it's at. Every time I fuck your mom, she wants it in a bomb. And every time I'm done, it's not record.com. Every time I crack onto a chick, I pull my sack out. Every time I try to suck my dick, I put my back out. Every time I catch a wave, I hit a Corey. Every time I order vegetarian, I get paid. I get paid. I think it's not a festival. I get paid. I think it's not a festival. Chill. Big Jam. This morning, but I didn't wake till the afternoon because I slept in late. With a great mental state and a date with destiny, I rolled down the block without a copper even stressing me, let alone arresting me and giving me a ticket. It's coming in the summer and the weather's fucking wicked, so I figured I'll be hitting the beach like a skinny dippy city to get something to eat. And after half a pound of chips and a flounder burger, sitting on my ass like a council worker, reminiscing about being pissed off about my house burning down to the ground and being out on my ass before my change of fortune. Never score tunes and get up before noon. Said your mama's on the head of my knob, and it's better than headed to my dead end job for the boss with a cock hat when I was a clerk. So I clocked him and now it don't work. It's a beautiful day and I can use a cliche. I am a great Like Cassius Clay, get the world in my feet and my tone jams nasty. Fuck, I'm good, just ask me. Kicking ass in the job, but you can't class me. Fuck, I'm good, just ask me. Fucked up a bucket of bombs. If you don't like it, you can come suck along dick, cause I'm Brit Bob, all the way to hip hop. Get so classy, you think I'm drinking Jip Rock. But I'm shit hot, no matter how you look at it. And my lyrics make you wanna read the book a little, dope, cause I'm cooking it right. The Iron Chef, that's why I'm deaf. To the high cliff. Raps are fat, achieve, big in the back to never lack. It's like a magic pack of Tim Tams with a dark sense of new sucking on. I give a damn. Take it in the car, as you call me Edward Scissorhands. Give a hand to me and my associate. Well, that's just inappropriate. Smoke me a kip-off, bitch. If I'm the hip-hop switch side of town, don't forget to write it down. What the fuck, it ain't gangster rap. Think you're tougher than you probably some wanker's crap. And I'll thank it, I'll fuck right off. Professional fuck with thick, but not up. I'm evil lady with a rock steady microphone mastery. Fuck, I'm good, just ask me. Kicking ass in the job, but you can't class me. Fuck, I'm good, just ask me. Without the help of rhinoplasty. Fuck, I'm good, just ask me. Kicking ass in the job, but you can't class me. Fuck, I'm good, just ask me. I just had a threesome with your mama and your auntie. Fuck, I'm good, just ask me. They're coming back to South for the Bukkake party. My dick is bigger than a week when you can see my PP. 3 feet above a TP. If you are getting very sleepy. I'm a jet setter, go getter, but I got a vendetta. Just got a death threat over the phone. Better go lay low on the ground like a building. Chill, man, people wanna kill me, but I don't let that bullshit sweat me. I'm at your mama's if you wanna come and get me, you shady fuck. I may be stuck in a crazy situation, but I'm favored by lady luck. You wanna stop me and wanna do it properly? Ah, fuck, somebody shot me! While I'm down here, I feel like I should thank the venue. Thank you, Mose, so much for having us. Thank you, Scrub. Give it up for Scrub. Give it up for Joe, working the merch desk, killing it over
We
there.
love you, Joe. Treat her nice. Boys and girls, treat her nice.
And also, East Coast Alien, otherwise known as ECA. Do you reckon we should do one more song? We'll get him up here for one more song. One more song.
One more.
East Coast Alley, yeah, rocking the shirt, man. Fuck yeah. He's the first act, or the only other act ever to be signed to the... Oh, actually, I realized... Oh, no, yeah, here. I was right the first time. He's the only act I've ever signed to the Bewilder Beast label that's not an act that includes me.
Thank you.
It's a whole new world out there. Look at
Hello.
him. Spring chicken right here.
Hello. How's everyone going?
Thanks, Christian.
Let's do it, shall we?
Christian, the man behind Fat
We haven't
Sesh.
forgotten about you. We haven't forgotten about you.
Are you ready?
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Are you ready? skinny, but they stopped me getting thinner. Waitresses hook me up with my lunch and my dinner. I know every face in the place in the valley. And when I'm out, I catch up on my hash brown from my tally. Or they shout me, they wanna know about the shenanigans. It's a dull day without me, yo. A Joe Cocker when I wake up, I'm a shocker. Pass on the latte, then no one like a mocker. And this make us naked, the wood to get respected. The one thing I know is that it's good to be connected. Everywhere I go, I get discounted clothes. Free entry shows to me and all my bros and sisters. Hurt the tongue twisters, and if you don't like it, you can come and kiss it. So we're doing it, but you're still fucking around. Look at me lucky like I found 20 bucks on the ground. We got the hooker, that always goes through. Gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew. We got the hooker, that always comes through. You gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew.
Break out the bag, bring it back to the bucket. Better get a bit of credit, cause I'll never say fuck it. Chopping up your nugget, cutting beats on the regular. Coughing up chunks and delete all competitors. Bullshit, said it's a full clip. Hang with the cool kids that I went to school with. Some get pregnant, crew gets bigger. I figure that the family will grow, but I'm happy to deliver. Beats, not babies, play these rhythms. Spark these joints from an art for the women. Up women in the area, make some noise. Every time I kick it back with the Butterfingers boys. So, fuck toys, bullshit artists. Double hat homes, those where the heart is. Fuck this, isn't with my closest mate. Roasted bait with bros in the pineapple state. Ate marijuana cake for breakfast. Collected MC, collectors of resident readily. Fingers out of buttery, stone utterly immaculate. Suddenly I come back to work. We got the hooker, that always comes through. You gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew. We got the hooker, that always comes through. You gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew. Sharp like a pistol and I whistle like a scud. Missile this old man sitting here is my blood. It's the Butterfinger boys and I tell you what's up. Head down to the amps, I break them up. So they fucking hear us, let around clearer. Get your head bucking like a shot up a nearer. To the back of mirror, but it's all good, so roll with the holding. Not the Kingswood.
Hanging for a hit and the shit we're cooking up. I'm on it like a comet, so we keep it looking up. Tonight we're rolling dice, so it's time I shook 'em up. I always liked it in the mic, so it's time I took it up as a profession. And I'm guessing it's a natural progression. Here to fame, but the game is a mess with my head. Better off dead? No, I think not, cause look what I've got.
Give it up for Butterfingers, everybody.